How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to the Gil Podcast. This podcast is about me, Gil, and the things that I'm currently obsessed with. And today's a special episode. I have a really good dear friend of mine, Jared. He's a great content creator. He's a marketer, marketing genius, I should say. And I have him on the show. Jared's going to be talking about his experience as a content creator, and we have an amazing topic. So without further ado, let's bring on Jared. Jared.
Oh, snap. What's up, everybody?
It's not Jared Spink this time. It's Jared
Pink.
Jared White.
Jared S. Pink. Jared W. H-I-T-E.
How you doing,
What's up,
man?
guys? How are you? Jared never sleeps in the building. Thanks for having me, man. I'm super excited to be on this show.
Oh, thanks for coming on.
Awesome. Yeah.
So we met actually. Somebody was asking me, how did we meet? And I don't know if you remember, but the first time I met you was with a skit that Marvel was doing. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember that. Well, that skit where Marvel sunned me. I had to be the fool that he yells at.
Yeah, yeah, the one where you showed up late.
Yeah, and then he just canceled the meeting on me.
Yeah,
he says, "Get the fuck out of here," or whatever he says. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that day. Yeah, right here in Brickell.
Yeah. It's pretty fun, and it's crazy how we met creating content without knowing each other, and now we're creating content together now.
Yeah, it's all come full circle. I think it's probably about, what, was that 2020 or is that last year?
That had to be 2020.
All the years kind of merged together now. It was like before COVID and then after COVID.
I don't remember. I think it probably was 2019 because I don't remember us wearing a mask or anything like that.
I don't think I known Marvel in 2019. I don't know. But yeah, the years get blurred for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, since then, we've worked on some projects together. We've started creating content. It's been a fun ride. I kind of like to look at us as like Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. You know, you lay the tracks and I just rap over them.
Oh, yeah. That's dope. I like
and then
that.
I smack Chris Rock.
Yeah, I don't know about the last part, but yeah, man, I like how we've been able to like put plays together, run the line.
Yeah.
We play both roles, quarterback, runner back. Those are like the only basketball, even though is that basketball? Whatever.
That's definitely football. But let me put you over right quick on your own show.
Yeah.
Now, also, when I first met Gil, I hired him. I had this space in my house that was just a blank. It's just like a den. And I was like, this would be pretty cool. By the way, I do digital marketing consulting. I help small businesses get attention on the internet. That's my thing. So I always thought it'd be cool to have like a room, a content creation space where I can bring other creators, or I can work there. I can shoot a podcast there. I can shoot product photography. I have green screens, everything, right? I knew I wanted this room, but I didn't know how to execute on it. So that's where I spoke to Gil. We sat down. We broke down everything I needed. We put everything in an Amazon cart. I purchased everything. I purchased my camera because of Gil. And it's been a phenomenal experience. The room looks great. I was able to make more money with my craft because of the information and knowledge he gave me. So if you're looking to consultations, or if you're looking for that information, Gil's definitely your guy. He'll put you in good hands, like Allstate. So, yeah.
Damn, appreciate that, bro.
This podcast is sponsored by Gil Services.
This podcast is sponsored by Gil Services. If you need content-related solutions, he's the guy. Yeah, man. It's funny how not funny, but it's pretty dope how we've been able to work together and content be like the centerpiece. Let it be marketing, facilitating services for your businesses, podcasting, and just growing all together. It's when I tell people that you can make money doing content creation, they don't believe me. And it's like, it's sad. And I know a lot of people who want to start creating content, but they think that it's really hard, but it's really not. It's really not.
So here's the funny part. And I think this is what people are not, what they're failing to realize about now, about 2022, is that you can literally make money doing literally everything and anything. So for example, I want you to take a quick glance around the room, right? Go ahead. Take a quick glance around your room. Now, can you find one thing in your house that is not a product? Go ahead. I dare you to try to find one. Try to find something that's not a product.
Exactly. The funny thing somebody would say is air. That's the first thing somebody would say, but I can argue that.
And guess what? Go to any gas station in America, and they're selling air too.
Not just that, but quality air, using the right air filter.
Quality air.
It's like you can sell humidifiers.
Yeah. So everything was a product. So that means at some point that product had to be sold.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you look at it like that, when you look at everything as a product and everything is kind of a transaction, then making content is not so weird.
But also the pushback that I get a lot is this. I don't want to sell everything. I don't want to sell anything. Like, I don't want to be a salesman or a saleswoman.
And I mean, I would say that, and I understand that, because I think to be in a sales space or have a marketing space or a content creation space, I feel like you have to have a certain realization of things and a certain understanding of things that some people are just not really there yet. But another fact I think about life is that everything is a sale. Like when you get married, right? You have to sell your wife on the idea that you're the one for her, and your wife has to sell the idea that she's the one for you, and it's a continuous sale. Everything's kind of a sale. When you go in and get a job, you're selling them like, hey, I'm the best candidate. And then also, sales doesn't have to be like an ugly, nasty word. Sales is life. Sales is love. Business is life. Business is love. So it's like, I don't sell products that I don't believe in. I don't sell products that are going to harm somebody. But if I have something that can potentially help people, and I'm selling responsibly, I don't see an issue with that.
I 100% agree with everything you just said. But it's so hard for I wouldn't say average person, but everyday people who are not in this space to realize that they don't really see it.
They're not there yet, even though they're selling every day, they're consuming every day, they're consuming every day, and they're not producing enough. But it's, again, because they just haven't had that realization that, hey, the world has drastically changed over the past 20, 25, 30 years. Yeah. And now there's so many new markets where you can literally make $1 doing anything you can possibly think of. You can make money from it. There's people out there there's people on the internet selling poop, like, like manure. Yeah. That's an actual job.
Mm-hmm. So I had this idea. I was supposed to go on a trip, and one of my friends bought me a Lens coffee mug, right? So I was like, okay, well, this is perfect. It's like $12. And what I plan to do with it is go on the trip, shoot a scene where I take it out a camera bag and say, this is I always have to pack my favorite lens. And then I take it, and it's like a fresh Folgers cup of coffee in there. So I always got to pack my favorite lens no matter where I go. And that's what I planned on doing. So I got in my mindset, okay, I'm already affiliated with this matcha company, Matcha Bar. So when I do it, I'm going to tag them, put my coupon code, put the affiliate link for the lens. And then this is this is a real life experience, because I'm traveling. I'm taking my camera and my lenses, but also my favorite lens. My lens that's also a coffee cup / matcha cup. I like matcha. I like coffee. And with that mindset is I'm selling things that I'm already going to do. So it's not like I'm selling you this fake cup that I don't use, and I'm not selling you fake matcha that I don't drink. I love matcha. So that's why I'm selling it. So for the average person, it's hard for them to realize that everything you're doing can be monetized. And it sounds disgusting, but believe me, I just want to share this love that I have for this particular thing, which is content creating, coffee, matcha. And here's a quick ad. Hey, here's my favorite cup. Simple and clean.
So maybe we have to, I guess for people to understand, maybe we have to erase the word sales, and then we can replace it with, I get paid to spread awareness about a product or service that I love.
That's too long, bro.
I can't. How can I condense it? I can. How's that? Hey, yo, what the? But all right, because selling is an ugly word, but spreading awareness is just like, hey, spreading, like even like my meal prep company. I am a busy person. I know I'm not great at cooking. I don't want to be cleaning because it takes time. I don't want to be having to think about what meals I want to cook because that's annoying. So I hired a meal prep company that does all that for me. And I understand that if I'm a customer because of these reasons, there's probably other people just like me who have the same exact problem. And I can solve this problem by referring the meal prep company to them. So that's how I sell the meal prep company. And I get people to sign up all the time. And actually, because I'm affiliate, now I'm getting free meals. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm actually helping people with the problem that I had to solve it. Yep. And if more people do that, they have the same opportunity. So it's a win-win because the person gets their problem solved, the company gets to grow, and they get rewarded for having a great service, and I get free meals. So it's like, I think that's all good business all around.
Yeah.
And it's just simply come down to like, I don't have to sell anything because people already have that problem. So, but I understand why people kind of just don't want to be, I guess, salesy or whatever. Like even like we did a live the other day with the girl, with a person, I should say. And she said she had some digital products. And then she said she doesn't want to sell her digital products anymore because people don't like being sold to. Mm-hmm. And I'm just kind of like, I kind of want to say like, all right, well then I feel like you don't understand the process of sales, or you don't really believe in your product. Because if your product can help people, then why would you not want to share that with them? You know?
Yeah, I understood her point, but also I didn't know how to explain it, but I think you're right. And where she doesn't truly believe in her product. I believe I'm a
because that's not the problem. The problem is that's not the problem. Is people don't like to get sold to. The problem is that she might not understand her customer's problem, and that she's the solution to it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You have to understand that you are a product. Everything that you're doing is a product, and that's why it's easy for me to like sell myself in that way. Like I could go online, make it like a genuine, honest post about, hey guys, I like playing with my Nintendo Switch. It's fun. I play this game, and I'm honestly genuine about it. So when somebody hits me up in the DMs, that level is so hard. That level kicked my butt for like 6 hours. Oh shit, he did the same thing like me. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check out this guy. I'm gonna check out what other things he might promote. They might not buy this product, but they're now not sold. I don't want to say sold, but now they're
they're in the Gill funnel.
They're in the Gill funnel for sure. And it's like if they have somebody who mentions anything about content creation, who might need a photo shoot, who might need help understanding a podcast, oh, that guy, Gill, that Gill guy can help you out. He's really dope.
Yeah.
He does like consultations. He does Instagram lives every Monday with his guy named Jared. Oh, that guy. I know that guy. Let me hit them up. And it's a funnel. They I wouldn't say they fall right in, but if they're looking for this particular type of solution, which is content creation tools and marketing advice, and they'll fall right in. That's if they're looking for that. And these are the customers that I'm attracting with my lifestyle and my post, my Instagram stories. It's always, let's just chill. We're vibing. We're having fun. But we're also conducting business. So if you need this particular type of service in this type of environment, I'm that guy for that project. If you're looking for some corporate structural, I'm not really that type of person. But I have the people who can help you find that if that's what you're looking for. And that's what I want to be. I wouldn't say the middleman, but I want to be the person for all of your content creator solutions. If you need me for this, come by. And I can also help you find the right person too.
So what I find interesting is that we live in a realm where life costs money. Mm-hmm. Nothing is free. We have inflation. We have people with families. Oh, that was pretty cool. We have inflation. I just saw it on CSNBC that 58. Mine doesn't do that. 58% of Americans. Yes, that. Americans are what? Thanks, Satan. 58% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
It's so sad, bro.
Which tells me if people are living paycheck to paycheck, that means they need more paychecks.
So I have a
but
sorry
but
to cut
the thing
you
is that
on the Gil podcast.
No, but which is also a very interesting phrase. Sorry to cut you off as I cut you off. Like I can't do that while I'm driving. Sorry to cut you off and then just cut the person off. But go ahead.
No, I just wanted to get this point out. I have a client that I was doing a consultation with like a week ago, and he stressed to me that he wants to make more money. He's working full time and his job isn't cutting it. So I told him, well, these are some endeavors that you can take. So I wrote down everything that he currently does. He's a religious man. He attends these these are religious classes, and I asked him, who does he watch on YouTube? And it's, of course, these religious people. So I broke down to him. I went on Social Blade and I went on other social media platforms to break down how much of those influencers that he watches, how much do they make annually, monthly, whatever the case is. And I told him, well, they're making a significant amount of your viewership and you buying their courses or buying their whatever. You can do that as well on a smaller scale, and you can pretty much get almost as much as they're getting. And his retort was, well, I don't want to create content. Well, I'm telling you that they're making it.
But do you want to work? Do you want to work?
Also, he doesn't know what he wants to do on the side. He might just get a second job. But I told him you can quite literally do the content thing without showing your face, without having your voice. You don't have to create a podcast. You can create a blog post. You can create an email newsletter every Monday, your favorite Bible verse. And it was just something where I quite literally gave him a formula. I said, well, go on google.com, go on the news and see what keywords are happening. Because I've done this when I used to have a Bible newsletter, figure out what words are trending, the news, and then Google Bible verses that are correlating towards this news crisis or whatever the case is. And he's like, that's too much. So it became to a point where I remember a young woman told me, listen, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I just want the right to complain. And it was like, more recently, I've been noticing that my consultations aren't consultations. They're more like therapy sessions where people want to like scream at me and let me know like how bad they are at life and how they can't figure out this content thing and how they want me to do it for them. But I'm like, this is not that. This is not a hiring process. This is me understanding what problems you're having in the content creator space and me helping you figure it out, but not doing it for you. Like, have you seen that?
Yeah. We've had clients in the past that have been like, I just want to show up and then do whatever I would do and then get out of there and that's it. And it's kind of like, it can't be like really that how it works, because you are actually the content, you are actually the product, you are actually the thing that people like, that's what people don't understand. But I mean, but those people though, I just kind of, what I'm realizing, like I've been a full-time entrepreneur since 2007. And what I come to understand about this entrepreneur space, working for yourself space, hustle space, is that every single person's on their path. And at this point, I only want to work with the people that understand and want to learn and are still the people that kind of see the goal line and they see a whole bunch of obstacles in front of the goal line, but they always want to figure out how to go around it, how to go over it, how to go under it, how to go through it. A lot of people just want to like say, oh, there's an obstacle. That's it. I guess I can't get the goal line. I don't want to work with those people. Yeah. I'm sure there's other people that's better for them. But where I am personally, I'm just like, I only want to work with the best clients who understand that like we will get to the goal line come hell or high water, because it's just not, it's just ridiculous to say like, oh, but I don't want to create content. Oh, I just want to complain. It's just like, all right, you're doing yourself a disservice, and you're also doing the community around you a disservice when you think that way. So I'm good off of that.
I agree with that. I have some amazing human beings that I'm freaking around all the time with amazing stories, amazing life experience, amazing tools and information that the whole world fucking has to hear. And I'm like, let's get this on the audiobook. Let's get this on a podcast. I'll fucking record you for free. I want this out. And then they're like, I just feel self-conscious. All right, fuck it. We're not going to show your face. I'll get a freaking animator to animate you. I'll get an avatar.
I'm not doing that no more. I can't deal with those people. Cause it's no point. Because then here's the thing. Now I'm doing myself a disservice. Like, why am I trying to swim upstream with these people? There's 8 billion people. I think 8 billion. I think it's 8 billion.
Yeah, 8.1.
Well, let's just say 100 trillion. There's a lot of people in this world, right? And there's a lot of people with amazing stories. So what I got to do is I just have to find those people with the amazing stories who don't have those barriers.
Yeah.
They don't have those barriers who I feel, I don't like how I look. I don't like how this looks. I don't like that. Nobody cares, man.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that stuff. Everyone literally cares about the story you have. Everyone literally cares about the value you can bring.
Yep.
And if someone's gonna like go on your Instagram or your YouTube and make mean comments like, oh, this person looks like this. All right. Like, who are these people anyway? Like, you know how miserable you have to be to take time out of your day and write something mean on someone's page?
It sucks, by the way. It really does suck. But still, that's life.
I don't get any of that. I so bad want people to say mean stuff to me. I want it so bad.
I got a YouTube comment where some guy said, why am I using that dumb flash? I obviously don't know what I'm doing. Wow, that sucks. He's mean.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? His life probably sucks. And then I went on his Instagram because he has his Instagram and I'm miserable and sad. And like, damn, his life is horrible. And he went on my YouTube channel.
He took the time.
Yeah, he took the time because he has plenty of time. I don't. So
yeah. I don't have time to but guys, if you're watching this, please, Jared Never Sleeps, please give me mean comments. I'm waiting for them.
Dude,
I want them so bad.
It, man. I've gotten mean comments on my old Instagram, my podcast Instagram telling me
I want it.
Why are you on the internet? I'm like, oh my God. It's horrible. People are mean. There's this guy.
But the funny part is, like, you're the only person that remembers that. The guy who wrote it doesn't even remember that.
I remember every bad comment.
There's no way he remembers it.
They don't. Huh? I remember almost every bad comment. Like, it's just so bad for no reason. I just carry that.
Send me mean comments.
Yeah.
Please.
They're funny afterwards, but while you're reading it, you're like, because you expect something good, and then you're like, oh no, this is bad. Like, can you imagine if somebody has your home address and they just sent you bad stuff because they could? Like,
that'd be great.
It's so bad because you open it like, oh,
because
this is the
thing is that, like, so Carmelo Anthony, I'm a big basketball guy. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony. He's one of my favorite players because he went to the Knicks when nobody else would. But I remember him saying that he said that whether a fan cheers him or boos him, he doesn't care at all. Because, like, who are these people to cheer me or boo me? Like, who? Like, he's in the gym 8 hours a day, shooting jump shots and running and working out and watching tape and playing against the best players in the world and talking about basketball theory and the best way to do things. And these people who boo and cheer them, they're at home and they eat popcorn and they, you know, like, they can't have an opinion on his craft. So I look the same exact thing. Like, whether people kind of cheer or boo me, you know, the praise is great, but like I actually do this craft. So it like actually some girl DM'd me yesterday. She like said something about one of the captions on my videos. Like, this is the worst caption I ever seen.
Yeah, I get that.
And I texted her back. I said, let me see yours. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, no, I'm just saying this caption could have been a lot slower so people can read it. And I said, well, let me see yours.
Wait, I just had that same DM a while ago.
She didn't have it. Yeah, she didn't have one. So, yeah.
At least so the thing that I like to think about is people just love the ability to feel like they're a director and shit when they don't have anything else going on. So the minute that they have the ability to judge your work, they'll do it. I take it in because I'm like, you know what? I'll see if you have a point. Like, my wife is not into content creating at all. So when she sees something off, I'll be like, oh, cool, that's off because, oh, yeah, that is off. But sometimes she might see things that are off that are like purposely there. Oh, no, that's off because this XYZ thing is going to happen in the next frame. Oh, cool. Yeah, see, there you go. But there are times where.
So, okay. So, like, you told me, like, hey, Jared, this is off. I respect your opinion because you're doing what I'm doing. But, like, civilian in my DMs, like you haven't earned that, Mist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Yeah, I get that a lot. And you know what I hate too? I hate you ever get some guy who's like 45, 46 years old, used to be a basketball team captain or football team captain, and he's giving you sport pointers. So the thing is, like, he used to play back in the day. So whatever rule or way he played the game is completely different.
It's so archaic. Yeah, it's way different at this point.
I get a lot of theater kids in my DMs. Well, this production thing should have been like this, and I'm like, hold on there, Sally. This is something completely different. Content creating, there quite literally is no rule. Audio could be extremely bad, but as long as there's value in it, I'm learning that you can just post it. Lighting could be off. Shit, I could be out of focus right now. I probably am, but we're having a content that is completely valuable. Like I was producing a podcast briefly for a client, and he's having issues with audio. He's like, yo, my audio is pretty bad. He's getting 1,500 downloads a week. I'm not getting anywhere near that. And his audio sounded like he was recording out of a can. He had 5 seasons. Each episode is like 2,000 to 1,500 or more. And he has so much value. So
good value.
Kind of forget the content, forget the old school idea. It has to look great. It has to sound great. True. But value is more important. That's what I'm trying to like focus more on. Like I just got this Rodecaster Pro. It's a tool. I've been using it.
And it's pretty awesome. I mean, I can do cool stuff like this. And it sounds so great.
It sounds awesome. The fact that I could do something like that. And it's so cool. It has so many effects. Hey, Tato, play that shit up. You know, you can do amazing stuff like that. But that's not professional. If you're having a podcast, you have to have one point, then you segue to the next point. No, this is just a genuine conversation. I get that point a lot. I like your podcast, Gil, but you kind of tangent from like one point to another. I'm just brain shitting and just having a conversation. I get texts every single week that, yo, your episodes are enlightening. Your episodes are great. Then I get people telling me, yo, your audio sounded off. And I'm like, all right, I got a person who told me that it was awesome. Catch me next week.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like, and that's the other thing. I don't think you can, and this is art. This is an art form for sure. I don't think you can put rules on art like that, especially like it's people oftentimes with the biggest opinions who don't have the credentials to even have an opinion on what you're doing. At the end of the day, like that's how I look at it. Like if someone's going to criticize what I'm doing, it better be someone that creates content. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I can't, you know what I mean? Like that's just how I look at it.
No, I completely agree. The biggest thing that I hate is my clients who have never created content and they watch somebody like, they'll watch a podcast like The Pivot or I Am Athlete. I want my videos just like that. It's like, well, we can rent cameras like that. We can rent a cinema camera.
Pay for it. Yeah.
We can get it. Yeah. This is how much it's going to be. What?
We can do it.
Hold on. That's that much. I'm like, yeah, we can get that done. It just costs this. Like, and you're not going to pay me that. You're not.
So yeah, what are we even talking about? Yeah.
Like these clients want me to be full time, editing their stuff, photos and video, but they're not paying me for that.
They got to pay for that. Content costs. Content costs a lot. But I mean, but that also comes down to managing the client. That's important. And one huge lesson I learned this year was like, as far as clients go, like you're the expert. They're paying you to do a job, do a task. And a lot of times they don't know what they want, or they don't know how things should work, or they don't understand like they don't understand the business. So you have to really like not bend your own rules because you've done the process a lot more than they have, and they don't really know what the process is. So it's like, I don't think anyone should really bend their rules on anything, because rules are for a reason, and like you just have to trust that you're the expert and you know what you're doing.
We're the expert. We are not going to bend our rules. Nicely said.
No rule bending this year.
Yeah.
The next 5 months. More rule bending.
No rule bending.
I'm a habitual rule not breaker.
Yeah, I like to stick to rules. They're there for a reason. And photography, content creating, they have rules with the science of lighting, the science of audio production. So why shouldn't there be rules in how we conduct ourselves around our clients? Or, there should be rules for that. How we communicate, how they communicate with us, how we end up working with them. So I feel like we have to be able to know we're the masters in this space. We know what's better. But if the client does have a suggestion, I'm going to kindly, hey, well, the lighting is there for that reason. Well, I don't like it. See, my face is too bright. Well, can't get it to look cinematic if it's dark,
Or if we don't have the right camera because the budget is too low, then we're not going to look like I Am Athlete. Hold that thought. I'm going to charge my computer. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Hey, y'all. Hope y'all having a great one. I just wanted to let y'all know that consultations are open. So if you go to gildormius.com, you can book your consultation there. That's if you're having issues with your camera, your computer, if you're having issues editing your audio for your podcast, I can help you. So if you're having any issues at all with your content creating journey, let me know. Go to gildormius.com, book your session, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
Hey guys, we're back. Welcome back to
Did you really go to commercial break?
Huh?
Did you really go to commercial break?
Yeah, I was doing
some lo-fi robotic music.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah, the Rodecaster Pro 2. Oh, your audio, your mic.
Good.
Yeah. So I've gotten a lot of people to ask me, I need my podcast to look like this. I'm like, oh, cool. It's I Am Athlete, or it's Charlemagne's podcast, Brilliant Idiots, or it's Andrew Schultz's podcast. And I'm like, oh, and it's just always some cinematic interview, Oprah style. So this one person actually sent me the Joe Budden interview with Nicki Minaj. I'm like, okay, that's doable, but we need a space for that. We need the cameras. We need the crew. We need a switcher guy whose job is to switch. We need a camera operator. We need a production assistant. We need a whole fleet of people. And talking to my friends who are in this space, it's not a one man or one woman job. You need a team. And
you need a team.
And the thing is, what ends up fucking us up is that we kind of are lowering the rate. So the client pays a specific rate, and we kind of selfishly take it upon all ourselves to just trying to do everything, because, to make the client happy, also to take as much money as possible. And that's wrong. You have to be able to understand that you can't do everything. You're going to have to hire a team. So budget the shoot appropriately so everybody can get paid. You have the videographer, the editor, the producer, just overall, everybody should have a specific job in your project, because you can't do everything by yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think one issue that comes up is that, production is very, very expensive. It's extremely expensive to have a high-end podcast. It doesn't cost $500 here to have those type of quality. And most people can't afford the quality.
Jesus.
Yeah, most people can't afford the quality that they expect to have, great audio. Like even the microphones alone cost $400.
Yeah, this is like
$400 Shure mics,
and then
for a Shure mic.
Yeah, I mean these mics are great. Like these Rode Pod mics, but you're not going to get the same sound. You can get an amazing sound with it, but you're not going to get the sound. You're not going to get the look. And I pulled up to a podcast with these, and my client's like, "You don't got the expensive one?" I do. You didn't pay for it.
Right? You didn't pay for it, baby.
Yeah.
My pod, I don't even use that joint anymore. I never used it. Matter of fact, I need to sell that. Put it on eBay.
Yeah, put it on eBay. Put it on
brand new.
Put it on OfferUp or something. No, but it's just the thing where I feel like content creating is so easily accessible, where if somebody were to find out how to get a specific look, they can do a quick YouTube search and they will find Think Media. As soon as they type in content creating, Think Media will pop up. You might have Peter McKinnon. You might have so many people teaching you how to create content, and the cameras would be listed in the description, and they'll be like, wow, that's expensive. all right, let me find a guy who can do it, guy or gal that can shoot it for me. And then they charge you just as much as for the camera. And then, but the thing is, you're benefiting when that happens, simply because you have somebody who's a professional who understands the content creation game, who can create it for you and just facilitate that service. So you basically should just pay for what you want done, and it's going to cost. I'm sorry, like you pay $300 to shoot a podcast, you probably don't deserve to get like high level quality audio.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why me personally, I don't think I want to produce or podcasts for lack of a better term, like civilians. Like if you're not in this game, if you don't understand the principles of like how to scale and how to put shows together, then I don't think it's for you, because I mean, the average person is not going to really be able to like not even only afford the quality that they're looking for. If you want to have an I Am Athlete or like The Shop or any of those, like that stuff costs. And then the thing is that when they don't get the viewership that they're looking for, because those things do take time and they do take iterations and they do take tweaking, then they're not going to be happy anyway. So it's like, I guess the best thing to do is just aim for like clients that really understand the space and can execute on what's being asked. Because I mean, shooting 2 episodes or whatever for $300, like to be honest, they might as well do that themselves. They might as well take out their iPhone and try to get to X amount of episodes on the iPhone, get a little traction there, try to get some monetization, and then from there go ahead and hire experts after that. But the starting from scratch stuff, I just can't see anyone being successful because there's budget restrictions and there's knowledge restrictions.
And right now, everybody is kind of privy to what looks and sounds good. So don't let that be a deterrent, but also understand that, okay, if you're just going to start from scratch with no marketing, no team behind you, understand that it might take some time, like Jared said, but it's doable. I think it's doable, but it's all up to you.
Well, yeah, it's doable. That's what I'm saying. But like, as far as, I'm just like I was saying, client expectations. I think that they probably should start off, if they're not going to really invest and look at this thing as a long-term business as they should, then start off with your iPhone, start recording some stuff, and then once you're ready, then move on to like the bigger boy cameras and audio and all that stuff. Because it's a long haul game. Podcasts or shows go for seasons, not 2 episodes.
Yeah. Man, I've alone with my podcast, I have 46 episodes. I've had a podcast before that had like 60, and it's work. It's a lot of work.
It's work.
It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of editing. Even now, like I listened to my old episodes back then, and I was such a horrible, audio engineer. Now I'm like, there's really nothing that I can't do. I mean, I still go through issues with microphones or cables because, cables fuck up every once in a while.
I have issues with cables.
Yeah.
His name's Smokey.
Yeah. Or dogs start biting. Things happen. But understanding the flow of a podcast, understanding that it's just content, understanding it's just fun and people just want to hear you talk and share ideas, that has grown on me. Before I used to be super professional. Hi, guys. Yes. So today we're going to be discussing this. This is what I'm going to be discussing for the next 5. No, like get off that. Yeah. It's just, if you're looking to create that type of particular podcast, then fine. But understand, hold on, somebody just texted me. That's unprofessional. So look at that. That's just okay, Gil. I can do that because
that's the funny part. I see newscasters with their phone out now. That used to be like a no-no back in the day.
Yeah, now they're like basically that was just something to do.
Checking tweets,
checking DMs, and all that. But all I got to say, lighten up a little bit, create content, have fun, and just let it have fun. Like if you're just starting from scratch, have fun. Don't get bogged down on buying the Rodecaster Pro, buying the microphone, buying the lights. Have fun. See where it goes. TikTok is an amazing platform for that. YouTube Shorts is, to me, my opinion, a little bit better because of the search algorithm. Just have fun. Mm-hmm. Just post. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell them all day to have fun, but it comes down to understanding that this is just supposed to be fun, baby. It's just everything is content. You don't have to be too professional. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself, and then start showing up as your best self.
That's what we started the conversation on. It was essentially like, you are the content. Like, you can be yourself. Like, I have so many people that I'm messaging throughout the day, throughout the week, where they're so confused on what niche to hop on to. Hop on yourself. You know, you're the content.
Hey, yo.
Jesus. No, man, not like that. Understand that you are the content. Like, I don't know how else to say it other than everything you touch, everything you see, that, like Jared said earlier, can be something to sell. It's a product. It's a product. Everything you see is a product. Like, I'm gonna go here. Like, I just bought these from Brandsmart. These are SD cards, and I shouldn't have bought the micro ones, but these were the only ones available. And I could go on and explain why these are a bad choice for photography or videography, but you guys will have to pay me for that. Consultation.
Because cloud ain't free.
Yep,
baby.
Yeah, but it's just so much.
I thought of this. I thought of this a couple nights ago. Because someone asked, what should someone that's trying to get into this space do? What's the first thing they should do? And I thought of actually a pretty smart exercise. The first thing you should do is you should write down like 10 companies that you love, that you would love to be a spokesperson for. I did this myself. So I wrote down like 10 companies. Then you just go to their website and you scroll all the way down and you type in affiliate. And you sign up to be an affiliate for their website. And the thing is that you already love the company and people are already purchasing their products. So why not start making videos? Hey, this is Jared Never Sleeps. I'm previewing the brand new iPhone 13. This is a great camera option I'm a content creator, so I love having the camera because when I don't want to haul around my A7S III, then I can use this on the fly. In fact, I had a shoot today that my camera's memory, my SD card ran out of memory, which I should probably buy your SD card that you just promoting. So I finished the shoot with my iPhone, and because it has that cinematic feature, it was almost just as good as my camera. So if you want to purchase this iPhone, you can click the link in my bio and go check it out. Am I hurting anybody? I'm telling a story. I'm being the content. I'm telling how this iPhone helped me finish my shoot because I'm a content creator. So other people in that content creator space are naturally going to gravitate to what I said and want to purchase the phone. So I win, Apple wins, and they win because their problem is solved.
Dude, do you know
you can do that with any company that you love?
There was a couple of years ago. You probably remember this. Remember there was the 10 best apps YouTube videos. Remember those?
Yeah, they still have those videos. Those videos always go ham. List videos, they're called.
Yeah, list videos. But
people still do them.
They not as much as they used to because Apple stopped giving commissions. So back then there was, if you list it it'll be like a list for maps.com or Granger app or Toys app. If you listed that on your description because you were an affiliate with Apple and somebody downloaded a free app, you got commission for it. The easiest affiliate marketing that everybody was making money off of. People had blogs. There's this guy named Rene Ritchie. He's a famous writer, reporter for Apple Tech and all that stuff. He had like 15, I don't want to quote, I think up to like 15 employees, writers that he was pretty much paying for off of this affiliate funds. And it was something remarkable where he was helping writers by just paying them to write about apps and review apps. And it was just something that I can always think about, that everything is sellable. An experience is sellable. Like people, I used to read.
And that's the other thing too. That's the other thing. Everybody can do a testimonial. Everybody can do a review. That literally takes no skills. It takes no type of, do I need to look pretty? Do I need to have a certain camera? It's like, hey, this is what I think about this product. Who can't do that?
Yeah.
You know, it's as simple as that.
But the thing is, it sounds so sketchy. I was speaking of pod decks. Travis Brown of Poddex, I did a consultation with him a couple of years ago, and he explained this to me. He's like, affiliate marketing, get it paid from affiliate marketing. It's just free money. And it sounds
it's free money.
Yeah, that's really what it is. And I know it sounds so scammy a little bit, but it's not. You're literally just it's free because companies have a budget for advertising. They have that where they have to essentially pay influencers to promote their product. It's in there. So like Jared said earlier, go to your favorite company that you like to use and see if they have an affiliate program. Most of the time they do. And you already like the product, so it doesn't hurt to just sign up. It
doesn't hurt anybody. You're telling people about some stuff they want to buy anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, I like these Jordans, guys. Do you like these Jordans? Yeah. Okay. You're going to buy them? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's it. Like,
but you can't,
no one's hurting this situation.
You could bring the horse to the water, but you can't shove his head in the water to drink it. It's kind of,
I think that's what it is. That's what you can't sexually assault horses.
No,
what he's saying.
We can't do that. This is not that podcast.
That's the phrase. Yeah. But it could be. Someone's gonna steal our idea.
Yeah, anything to plug?
I have an Instagram course. You can go to jaredneversleeps.com where I'm teaching people basically how to generate leads for their small business or their affiliate marketing program via Instagram. And I dive kind of into like a little bit of editing, how you can make memes, what to post, how to post, when to post. And I've gotten great feedback from it. People are being helped. So that's what I'm working on. Of course, I'm running Never Sleeps Digital. We help small businesses get attention on the internet. You can check me out with that. And basically, I'm doing content creation, and we're building websites as well as paid media strategies. So like Facebook and Instagram ads. I'm sure everyone watching this have seen an Instagram ad before. We're the people that make those Instagram ads and run traffic to them, so you can get more visibility to your brand and hopefully make some more money to your business. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Hey, great job on that Brookle cleaner ad. More recent one with the voiceover. That was spectacular.
Oh, thank you. I've gotten actually a lot of feedback on that. And a quick little hack for you business owners out there. Testimonials is the best way to sell your business because like I can tell you how great I am, which I am, but it's just better off if somebody else tells how great I am because it doesn't seem like I'm trying to sell or bragging. It's just someone saying like, hey, use this service. So yeah, whatever business you have, like just tell a story through testimonials. That's the easiest way to get people to get involved in whatever you're selling.
Okay. All right, bro. Thanks for coming on. For those of you, this is Jared. And we do a live stream on Instagram every Monday at 5.
Or Monday.
Yeah,
every Monday.
EST.
Yeah.
So
and I don't plan on missing this Monday. I don't care if it's 4th of July.
It's 4th of July Monday.
Yeah.
Let me see. It is Monday. Yeah, we're going to be on. We might go live maybe Tuesday this week as well. I want to do this more often. So I don't know if you want to become a returning guest. We could do the Instagram live on Mondays and maybe a pre-podcast, if you will, on Saturday or Sunday.
Pre-pod. Yeah, more content. I love it. Can we go live after this?
You want to go
phone charge
on what IG or
Insta?
Oh, Insta.
We can Insta it out.
Okay. All right. I guess we go on Insta. All right. Thanks for coming on. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for listening to the Gil podcast. Once again, I love you guys so much.
And Jared. And Jared now.
Jared and
Gil podcast now.
Jared and Gil podcast now.
Spray paint it.
If you guys want to support the show, there's links in the description where you can do that. We really appreciate you guys for listening, tuning in. Thank you so much. Comment down below. What did you enjoy? What were your greatest takeaways from this episode? And if you hated it, please DM Jared at Jared Never Sleeps.
Please send me mean comments. I love them. I want them so much.
Send him the mean comments. Thank y'all so much.
Sincerely, the meanest comments.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Peace.